So yesterday we talked about the Unidad soldiers that are laying next to the Yeti Hunter's body, and how we had found a disc right next to the hand of one of the Unidad soldiers, which could have possibly been the summoning key for the Yeti. Now, a little after I posted the video, one of my subscribers left me a comment on the video, and his name, I'm so sorry if I mess it up, Metu Kanava, so sorry if I said that wrong, but he said, "Hi, don't know if you knew this already, but there are these new campsites popping all over Inca Camina, and they might have something to do with the Yeti, since there are posts and maps and stuff all over these sites." I learned this from a console player, so I had to see it in my own eyes on PC and can confirm this. He sent me a link to this picture, which I'll show on the screen right now. Here is pic from one of the campsites and location. Now, if we take a look at the picture, I can confirm that I've ran into camps like this on PS4. Now, unfortunately, I don't have it on recording, and I spent a good 2 or 3 hours trying to look for it when I woke up, but I didn't have enough time to keep looking because I unfortunately have things to do today, so I had to cook this video up really quick. But like I said before, I have definitely ran into these camps myself on PS4. I want to say a few days ago, and if we take a closer look at the stuff in the actual campsite, we can see the same pickaxe as well as the same rope, same color and everything that the Yeti Hunter uses on his backpack. On the far right hand side, we'll also see the hooks that you would usually put into rocks in order to, you know, put your rope in through it and climb up mountains. Now, the crazy thing about this is, if we take a look on the left hand side, we will see a map on top of a box or a crate type thing. Now, before we get into the actual maps and the actual papers that are on the table, I want you guys to focus on the fact that there is a walkie-talkie on top of there, which at this point can pretty much confirm that there is more than one Yeti Hunter. Also, the obvious fact that there is multiple campsites around all of Inca Camina. Now, right now, we aren't entirely sure what these campsites are for, but one good thing I can say about these campsites is that they are on console right now, so you guys can go out and look for these, maybe find some more clues around there. Now, let's talk really quickly about the disc that we talked about yesterday. A little after I made my video live, a user by the name of Hembrio over on Reddit made a post called "I solved a Yeti clue," and in this post he said the following. He says, "I resolved a clue of the coordinates that were on the disc. I found in a body using the information that was in the notepad that a man was holding in a camp. I crossed the information and found the following coordinates, which is exactly where the 8 statues are located." Now, what confuses me about this is the fact that the disc was added in patch 3.5, and the 8 statues, we pretty much had discovered all the 8 statues and their locations within maybe the first 2 weeks of the game. So my question is, why would you add something into the game afterwards that leads into something that you clearly know that the entire community has already found? And that brings me back to yesterday's video. In yesterday's video, I talked about the fact that maybe the disc has multiple locations, or maybe there is multiple discs. As I'm sure a lot of you know, there are multiple shrines in Wildlands. There's not only the blue shrines, there's the green one, there's also a red one, and there's another color which I honestly, I always forget that color. Also want to take this time to give a big shout out to Leo for the picture that I showed you guys on the screen right now of the red shrine. That was provided by him. Big shout out to you, Leo. Now let's talk really quickly about the maps and the papers that are on top of the crate in the campsites. Now, Hembrio posted up a clear picture of it on his Reddit post, but he didn't talk about it. If we take a look at the poster that is underneath the actual map, we can see that it is the poster that we talked about, which is the wanted poster looking for El Yeti. Now, if I had to take a guess, I would say that the map that's on top is a map showing all the locations where they have sighted the Yeti. So if any of you do run into one of these campsites and can get a clear shot of the map, I would really appreciate that, and if you can leave it down in the comments down below so everyone can take a look at it, that would be absolutely amazing. I don't know, man, it brings a lot of questions to the table, but I'd figure I'd bring this information to you guys, to all of my Yeti Hunters on the channel. And one more small thing that I would like to throw in is the fact that let's keep in mind, everyone, that PC right now is running 3.5, which means that is a half patch. It is very, very likely that the Title 3 update came with some Yeti information, and the 3.5 update came with a little more Yeti information, and we won't be seeing it until the Title 4 update. Now, if I had to take a guess, I would say that the Title 4 update is literally right around the corner. Within the next 2 weeks, we should be seeing it. So let's just all keep in mind that maybe some things haven't been added that we need, and maybe, just maybe, some of these objects that we found we can actually pick up and we're not able to yet because of the fact that the full Title update update is not here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like on it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all types of Wildlands content. And also don't forget that whatever Yeti content comes out, I will have on this channel first. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.